It's a good day today.
Yeah, it is.
Work flew by.
Good.
I'm out here hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about music.
We're talking about music. We're talking about community today.
Yeah, we are.
It's a day of gratitude, isn't
Talking
it?
about life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today I have the one and the only
Jesse Stanton.
with me, and this is Shut Up and Listen. And today we have a very special guest. This individual is someone, if you got some stories, we can do that too. Someone that I ran around with a couple weekends ago, just going through everything in and out. Gave me the special treatment. He's, just very positive individual, very uplifting, very talented when it comes to the racing on a bike. So whatever you're trying to do, very good promoter. Because I will never forget the first was it run of like Bellingham Exit.
Yep.
Just pulling up on the bike everywhere. You seen that?
Yes. I
Yeah,
know what you
right.
mean.
See,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
so
Yep,
iconic.
yep.
A lot of bikes.
A lot
Yep.
of bikes, biking like Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
We got Forrest! Man.
I got something for you, though.
What?
A token. It took me all day to figure out what to get you.
Oh, what the... Bro, this is hard.
What is that?
I'm a big crystal guy. I love crystals.
crystal.
Oh, but the
is-
feathers, like
I know.
carved into it is crazy.
No, that's for the desk. That's a nice little desk piece.
Oh, yeah, this going right on my
nightstand
desk at work.
piece.
No, it's going on a studio desk. This not going on a work desk.
That's an honor.
Studio desk. Right here. With
Yeah.
our sponsors, Lost Giants and Menace Brewing. It was so
Gotta
Shout
love
out.
But what's good, bro?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, a lot's good.
Yeah.
You know, a lot's
Yeah.
good.
What's good?
I mean, the season. You know, we're going into winter.
What's
like
your favorite season?
spring? It's hard to it's hard to have a favorite, but spring is coming up, right? Like going
That's
into
so
By
far.
definition, always. Yeah.
It's so far away.
I know.
Are you not a border?
I mean, I just love the rebirth, right? Sun getting later, longer.
Yeah.
But right now, we're going into winter and like
Sunsets at 4:30.
we hibernate. Yeah,
totally.
No. It's 4 o'clock. We get done and
Yeah.
it's dark. But then we can come in and do stuff like this.
Yeah.
In the summer, this would be a lot harder. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think like it gives us
We do it.
a chance
Yeah,
to chat a bit more.
It's not
Yeah.
harder, bro. It's like you sit outside in the sun for a second and then come back and record. But
No,
you're
I'll
right.
be-
You're right.
Well,
I'll be
let's-
out riding my bike until 10.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm
All
out
right.
all night.
So for the people that don't know, who is Forrest riding his bike?
Oh, I'm just a dumb mountain bike bro, you know? Not too much.
Well, but then why do we have you on this show? There is a reason.
It's a good question.
No. There's a reason.
I was thinking about it
There's
today.
a reason.
Why do people think I'm in the music scene? I think that I am an avid fan. Mm-hmm. I'm a real lover, right?
Yeah.
And young to the scene too. I only started listening to music and going to shows in Bellingham.
Yeah.
Wait,
So I have a lot to
wait,
learn.
wait. I'm not gonna let you slide by that. You say you just started listening to music when you moved to Bellingham.
No, I've been listening to music, but like seeing,
But like
being
involved in the local
okay.
scene.
Being
kind of.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say because you know there are folks out there.
No, I know.
listen to
That's
I
music.
true.
know.
That's true.
And
I don't
honestly,
know how
I
they
was
do it.
about to
Late
get real
bloomer.
depressed.
Yeah.
Late bloomer.
All right,
But
go
but
ahead.
now that you're here, you have an important role in some of our biggest music festivals.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah, I had never.
Origin story time.
I'd never been to a show, right?
Okay.
I'm working at the bike company. We're into punk music. We listen to a lot of rock. That's kind of the element. My buddy Dario says there's a show down in Seattle. It's called The Chats. It's punk. We're gonna go watch it. And I was like, great, I'll go. First concert. Never been. I had a bad mullet. Like a greasy. It was an undercut mullet too, because I tried to go a little underneath. So it was just tight and dirty, right? But that was kind of like the bike industry thing too. So this sort of beat kind of crossed over. But we go to the show. I think it's the Neptune or something. Never been, right?
Neptune is beautiful.
Beautiful show.
Yeah, with the fucking
Great spot.
Huge.
tridents everywhere and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Huge space, dirty people. I loved it. I was in my element, right? And I was one of the dirtiest. People are like, "Wow, you really blend in here."
Musty ass motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. This greasy. Yeah, I'm having a time. But they're crowd surfing right before the show even starts. I've never seen anything like that, right? Never.
Yeah.
I've been to a rave before that, but it was a new scene, right? And it was the most intense experience outside of like
Hitting the
some
perfect line.
injuries that I've had mountain biking. It was interesting because it was with other people,
Positive
right?
experience, yeah.
And I got slammed to the ground, and it was awesome.
Well, so you went straight in the pit.
But the whole place was kind of a pit. It was not what I was
Facts,
expecting.
facts.
Yeah, it's a good point. Like I think those of us who are like around live music all the time forget what a wild thing it can be to go to your first concert
Oh,
as
it's
an
the
adult
best.
or
It's
something like that. Yeah,
exhilarating.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is nuts. Like,
Yeah.
what was your first concert ever?
My first concert, I went to. My parents would take me to music festivals and stuff, and like folky kinds of things. Not like big, yeah.
Yeah, like jam
Still a
bands.
festival.
The first show I ever went to without my parents, a couple friends and I went to. It was the MTV Alternative Nation Tour in 1993. It was the Screaming Trees and Soul Asylum and the Spin Doctors, like a package bill in like a hockey arena.
That's cool.
That was
That's
my
dope.
first.
That's so dope.
It was not great, to be honest. Like hockey arena, Spin Doctors are pretty lousy, but it was. We had a great time.
How's the crowd?
Good, I think. I don't know. Yeah, we had a good time.
Where were you at in the crowd?
Pretty far back.
Yeah.
We did not have good seats or anything. Yeah.
That's similar to me.
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah.
the back.
My first one. You go.
I mean, these days I went recently to something in an arena, and it was the first time I'd been to a big show like that in years. Like I'm pretty focused on the Neptune is normally about as big a venue as I go to.
Yeah.
Like I just there's something about being there where you are close to the band that it's just
It's a theory.
it's a whole different experience to sit way back up in the bleachers somewhere. It just doesn't feel the same to me. So
Yeah, I got to be on the floor. Where
Yeah.
arena shows, I'm on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will pay that extra $200. I don't give a fuck. I want to follow. You know, they got a stage that moves. I want to follow them on the stage.
Yep.
I want to. The whole crowd just goes like a whole
Yep.
surge. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm with that shit.
What's your first show?
My first show, because my mom worked at the James Brown Arena in Augusta, Georgia. It was 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, and Flyleaf. But me and my homie were like way up, like in like the cozy
Yeah.
seat. So it was like, oh, this is so cool. Like honestly, I loved all three bands. So like seeing them live was fucking nuts to me. Second show though, same exact venue, Gucci Man So Icy Tour.
Wow.
This had Gucci Man, OJ the Juice Man, Nicki Minaj, because she was part of Break Squad back then.
Different
Soulja
type of
Boy.
beat, yeah.
Different type of beat. Mind you, I'm in high school. I ain't gonna incriminate myself, but mind you, it may have been one of the first couple times that I didn't take on something. I was like, quarter brick, half a brick. Okay. And that was it was
that
really
was
cool
it.
to see those two different worlds of like people in the same building though.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the most impactful shits.
Yeah.
Did you go with friends?
Both times, yeah.
Yeah.
One friend each time because my mom got me one comp and me and somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out moms.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Shout
you,
out
Mom.
moms. For real.
Especially moms with good music taste.
She did not fuck with either of them, but she
Moms who indulge their kids' music taste.
you know,
then,
hey,
whatever.
you know, go
Yeah.
go listen to music, go
Yeah.
enjoy yourself. We'll be right back after these messages. We'd like to give a special thanks to Lost Giant Cider Company, always providing us with our cider beverages and the best of the cider beverages. Visit Lost Giant's tap room in the heart of Bellingham at 1200 Meter Avenue in the Haskell Business Center. It's just down the street from Lakeway Fred Meyer. Menace Brewing, located in the Fountain District, is where flavor is unleashed. It serves as a local hub of craft beer and community. Recognized as the neighborhood's premier soccer hangout, you know I love me some soccer. Menace Brewing isn't just a brewery, it's the go-to spot for sports action and local engagement. Visitors can catch the game, connect with fellow fans, and immerse themselves in the heart of the spirited community. Menace Brewing invites everyone to join them, where every visit feels like coming home. Experience Menace Brewing in Bellingham today. And welcome back.
So you went to your first show. How did you
Yeah.
end up involved with the big? So I mean, we haven't even gotten around to saying that like your role is you have an important role with the Exit and Tune-Up festivals. So like, how did that come about?
Yeah, well, I got decked.
Decked.
Right? I'm still in this. I'm in this show. I get thrown to the ground. I get up. Somebody throws me up. Right? They yard me
As
up,
you should in the
pull
mosh
me
pit.
up.
Yeah.
I didn't
Gotta look out
expect
for each
that
other.
either because I didn't even know I'd
Yeah.
been
That's
thrown to the ground.
yeah.
But that token, like, right, just that feeling of like somebody having my back, that I'm strangers, right? Like
Yeah.
we have that in a sense in like the mountain bike community and the dirt bike scene that I started in, where like if you see somebody crashed on the side of the trail, like you help them out, but like it's really intimate at a show, and somebody's just there to pull me up, right?
And they keep getting get you up and keep going to the thing.
Yeah, and then they hit the next person, right? Like it was unique.
Are you good, bro? Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. And my roommate there, like the guy that brought me, like, hey, he's just like slurking around like this little slimy creature, making his way from one side of the room to the other. And I was like, how do you move like that through a mosh pit? Like, that is a dance in and of itself. But yeah, man. And then I went back to the bike shop and came back to school a couple months after that. And it was February, like also winter, deep winter. And we're like getting ready for spring, kind of planning. I'm trying to figure out what to do for work because I left the bike industry. I was working back at the ski shop. I've worked at ski shops since I was like 17 over the winters. And I'm at Backcountry Essentials, just kind of hanging out. And they were like, do you want to run the Instagram for the tune-up? And it had happened once. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The music combo seemed really fun. And
It was the first year, right?
it was the first year.
I ain't gonna lie, I totally missed the first year. Second year is when I started getting involved.
It's
Well, same as
Tune-Up
me.
is 3 years now, right?
Yeah,
3 years.
And Exit's
Yeah.
been twice. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had worked the first
Who
one
was on the first one?
for the bill. Reggie Watts was on it.
But
that's
canceled.
Reggie Watts
That's the one he
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Chastity Belt. Who else? I wasn't
Yeah,
with him. I didn't actually
yeah.
get to see the music because
Yeah.
I was working the
working the
the
bikes.
booth,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
Transition had clinics, so we're like
Yeah.
teaching mountain bike classes.
Yeah.
And that was my first year one tune-up for one of our sponsors. And then they were like, you want to promote this little bike event? And I had gone to Sedona Mountain Bike Fest in Flagstaff when I was at school there. And that was like 3 years running of just like meeting my heroes at this little like Vortex mountain bike demo show where they got a bunch of bikes. Like there's a bunch of people that come to this yearly event in Sedona, and I'm like new to town there. And it was really sweet. Like having the ability to do that here in Bellingham, like so young too, like the kids in Bellingham are already super well supported, like these mountain bike Groms. Like the more I can do that, Groms.
What the fuck is a Grom?
Have you heard of Grom?
No.
Don't ever listen to it. Jesse, you got something?
This is the music scene here. We
I
don't know
like
your,
this.
We don't know your
Learning.
mountain bike language.
This is cool. I mean, we
What's a
share,
Grom?
right?
Yeah.
A Grom is a small child, like I would say between 12. I used to be.
Legit.
I'm a Grom. I used to be a Grom.
Legit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what a jit is?
No, but it seems like it's the same. Keep going. What is a jit?
It's like Florida slang. It's like the youngins that is always like in trouble. Like the youngin is always juvenile behavior.
Yeah, kind
Okay.
of like a juvenile. They hang
Jit.
around the bike shops.
Juvenile in training. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
And then they're in training. I would say that. We have them sweep up the
joining a
bike
culture,
shop.
yeah.
We teach them how to work on their bikes. We give them a couple free parts. They hang around the bike shops.
Got
Most of the time, it's for the kids that don't have anywhere better else to go, right? Or they're phenoms, and they're going to be the next professionals. But for me, I didn't have anywhere else. So, like, being at the bike shop was the best opportunity for me to, like, stay out of trouble and have something to do.
Yeah.
Work on bikes, play
Yeah.
with little wrenches and, like, fix bikes, talk about
Stay
bikes.
focused.
Got it.
It's a good spot. So,
Stay
Groms,
focused.
they're the
Okay.
key. They're the future.
Shout out our jits and Groms out there.
All the jits and
Shout out
Groms.
to the kids. Do it for the kids, bro.
I still am a kid. Shit.
All right. So you did all this. All right, but you had the whole first tune-up experience. But how did we get where we are?
Well, where are we? From your perspective.
We just finished the first tune-up. Went back to the bike shop.
Yeah. So we're talking a couple years ago. So now
2 years.
in the last 2 years,
How did we
we've
get to
had
the campaign? I don't want to get into that
Yeah.
campaign, the bike campaign, where you was riding around putting the signs up everywhere. I was like, what the fuck is this? I had a little bit of knowledge because I talked to Craig, but like to just see the promotion, like this marketing scheme, because you're a part of...
scheme.
It's not a scheme, marketing...
Effort. Marketing
what's it?
campaign.
Campaign, that's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
I don't even know if it was planned. I would say.
But also,
Okay.
that it doesn't have to be planned, it's still a campaign.
Thank you. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like that outlook.
Because sometimes it makes sense after you do the shit. A lot of things I do, I like it makes sense. I feel like
Absolutely. Yeah.
you can try to have a
it
concept
and then
all
say
day,
it.
but sometimes that
Yeah.
concept just comes naturally.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep.
So
So tell us about how it's grown over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And how your involvement too. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's run and gun at first.
Yeah.
When I was first told to run wild, like it was an opportunity to just pour love.
Run wild.
Yeah, run wild with the Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And that was like a large scale platform.
Right.
New sort of we're getting support from the city, from all of our mountain bike sponsors in town, and it's a real collaborative promotional experience too. I had never felt that. Never had the ability to like hype so many different community groups in Bellingham that I loved.
Make it one.
Yeah.
To make it all one, yeah. Like it was a trip, and we obviously have music too. So that was my first taste of like music promotion. It was just kind of learning how Hunter, our music director for the tune-up,
Shout out Moto.
shout out Hunter Motto, booked the bill on that first year tune-up, or second year, my first. Went through it, really learned how his like booking process works too. Just I guess like to the audience, because I think that that's like the best way that I can hype what it is to everybody that I'm with as a fan.
What is the energy behind it? What is the
Yeah, because I'm just a fan, and I want to stay a fan for all of it.
That's that's a good fucking point. Because when you learn too much about something, you get too critical or something. Like what's one thing you would say you got too critical of because you became too involved?
Oh man, honestly, it's funny. The first thing that comes to mind is actually when I was at Exit Festival this year, and I was just trying to pack so much in. I had my schedule, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch 20 minutes of this band, then I'm going to run over to this venue and catch this. Because I'm doing it, I'm trying to write a column about it. And all
Yeah,
this
you're like,
stuff.
I've done this before.
Yeah,
I know
like
the
I'm going to
drill.
go check a little bit of this band.
Get stressful.
And it wasn't until I sat down at the Mount Baker Theater for Reggie Watts, and then I was like, oh, I am just going to sit here and enjoy this. Like, I'm just here to enjoy this.
Yeah.
I was late to my other set.
I'm not gonna worry about what else I'm missing. Like I'm just gonna like focus on this one thing that I'm here for. So there's a balance there as a festival goer between like being able to say that you saw X number of bands compared to like just really finding the thing that you love and just enjoying it.
Yeah.
110%. That's the best
Yeah.
advice you could ever give, bro. Because like going to a big festival, one of my favorite festivals in the whole wide world, Bonnaroo, right?
Ooh.
I used to just kind of like pop around, boom, boom, boom. And I saw so many people. Some people I didn't even know who the fuck it was. I saw Tame Impala for 2 songs and then left. Later on, I was like, I heard, I didn't realize I heard Elephant, right? And dun, 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 dun. I was like, that's cool as fuck. Walked away.
Yeah.
Didn't know who they were. I get back to fucking Georgia. My sister gives me the album, like Lonerism album. I'm like, oh, wait, what the fuck?
I
saw
could have
this.
seen this whole show. Yeah. Totally.
So now, a
Yep.
very big piece of advice I want to say is,
If you go to a festival,
pick what you want to see
Dig
and go
in,
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Make a couple sacrifices. Like chop like 20 minutes, 10 minutes off that set to go see something else that you haven't seen. Or like, but take your time. Do what you want to actually do. If your crowd want to go somewhere, don't be afraid to go by yourself. Because sometimes 10 times out of 10, you're going to make a new friend out there. Or, you just might have the experience that you just need individually.
Yep. I was with a big family posse at Joseph.
Yeah.
And I like Joseph, but it was, I got 45 minutes in. It's like, okay,
you're like, I'm done.
What do you got? You get 45 minutes into it, you're like,
I mean, this, but this is like the counterexample of what I was just saying. I was like, okay, let's go see what's at the Blue Room. And that was Alice Long You Gal.
That was
like,
wow,
I didn't know anything about. I just went in and was like, what is happening here?
But also Alice's
so
set
I'm really
was
glad that I did that.
Yeah.
That wasn't even her regular set, bro.
What would a regular
What is a
set
regular
be for
set?
her?
So like what she
In
did
the-
when she opened for Danny Brown, it was not just like it wasn't just like the CDJ and the harp. It was like she had her she had synthesizer on this side, harp. She was literally like she would trigger and play everything.
Okay.
It wasn't
Okay, yeah,
because
she
that
didn't
was
do
just like
that.
a DJ set mixed with some harping.
But
that
and some singing where she was with
but
beats,
she was singing the whole time. She had one of these mics, like the Britney Spears type joints.
Yep.
And shit,
She's in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you
That
look
was
up the
amazing
stairs
show.
and Danny Brown's just up there just like
He knew.
yeah.
So you guys like the exit?
I had a great time. Yeah.
That was a blast.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was cool hanging
So-
out too.
Yes.
We got to hang out a lot.
We
both of us.
all of us hung out that
Also,
that
you were
weekend.
stressed. I will remember. I saw you right outside
Stressed?
of Blue Room, and
He was working. He was working.
I know when you said like that. I'm going like 20 minutes type thing.
Yeah.
When I saw you, you gave me the quickest. I was like, all right. Yeah. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Is he mad at me, bro?
No,
No,
it's that
no.
beat. He's
I
like,
was
I
trying to
know where
talk
I
to the
want to
next
go.
thing, yeah.
I need to go to this
There's
spot.
only 10 minutes left of this show. I got to catch
I
some
was
of it.
just
so I can-
cruising around.
Yeah.
Ended up hanging on Reggie Watts at fucking Wild Buffalo.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He was out there just dancing.
Yep. Yeah, he said during a show he's going to do that.
Oh, he was there
I know.
beforehand too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna see you later. And
They were
the
loving
fact that he approached me so well, it was like I said, "Yo, Reggie." He goes, "What's up, bro?" Like he knew me. I was
So-
like, "Oh shit."
So this brings me to one of my questions though about the Exit Festival. So like the three of us here all took advantage of that and like did it up and we're all over the place. Got the full experience. I feel like I talked to a lot of people who got tickets for 1 or 2 shows and didn't pull the trigger on the pass.
That's the second year in a row this has happened.
How do we get, I want to see more people, like it's so fun to just go from thing to thing and like discover stuff you don't know what you're going to get into.
I don't want to tell them they're missing out.
Well, let's think about
it feels like they're missing out.
You don't have to.
We're going to make this a fucking promo spot. All right, check this out. What one show ticket is what, $20-$30, right?
I mean, if Mount Baker Theater, it's 60 or
60,
70.
right? So you want to see the Mount Baker Theater plus like 3 other shows. How much is that right there? 20, 40, 60, 120 already?
I mean, the group, the pass is a good deal.
What's the pass cost?
$100 pre-sale.
Yeah.
125.
125 regular. Honestly, I'm on record. I apologize to all my folks out there. You know who I'm talking to. I was like, damn, why the fuck would anybody get it passed last year? But this year I was like, it makes so much sense.
Well, this is part of the game. This is what I've been doing. This is how the festivals have grown.
This is what we want to hear. Let's hear the inside.
Because when I first am told here's what the festival is, this is still tune-up, and then we roll into it, and I'm a ticket salesman. I'm a festival pass salesman.
Yeah.
I used to sell mountain bikes. I used to sell moms mountain bike kid helmets. Now I'm selling festival passes.
He can sell the fish water.
And now I'm like, all right, what is this type of beat though? Like, how do we do this? Why would somebody actually want this? I had to actually feel that out, right?
Yeah.
Listening to the music.
That is true. I can't sell some shit I don't want.
100%. Never.
Yeah.
Never. And that's how I do everything, right? Like I'll sell anything, but it's got to be like from the heart, something that I use, something that I need and I believe in. Because these are my friends. Like, this is Bellingham festivals that we're promoting too. Like, we want this to be something that everybody here is seen as valuable and actively building, because it's like a co-creation for Bellingham. So like going into Exit, it was the same sort of style with the Tune-Up Festival weekend passes, but this like multimedia or like I would say multimedia.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It was.
All the art installations and everything.
Yeah. Yep. So then we had to make that through the advertising just as much. And then the passes were like our anchor for this new idea. Similar though to like the festivals that are super decentralized with shows at different spots.
Like Treefort or like something of that nature. Like South by Southwest type shit.
Yeah. We can have these individual shows at the different venues to fill out the rooms and like have that more accessible option. And then we have free shows, but like the pass itself is kind of that like
go anywhere,
full commitment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
you're
that's
out
like,
all weekend,
you're
baby.
in or you're out.
Yep.
We're not gonna make you come in. Like, you gotta want to.
Yeah.
But we love it.
Yeah.
And this is why.
I'm an advocate.
Yeah.
I will definitely 10 out of 10 say the pass is worth it, because being able to just like hop in any show anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I saw stuff I never would have bought a ticket for just because I had the pass and I was there, and why not go check this out?
Even just walking past it on the way to the next venue, like, fuck it, real quick.
Yep. 100%.
But it's hard, man, because a lot of people have and I do too, like, why would I spend that much on a pass? It's super far away. I totally get it. Like, that's been the endless.
You buy your fucking, what's it called? What happens at the Gorge?
Oh.
I forget.
You buy your Paradiso, you buy your fucking,
you
buy all those wristbands so early.
But
support the city, baby.
But it's different. It's different.
We out here, baby.
I think that the biggest difference is that it's Bellingham, and we already live here. Why would we have to pay to do something in our city that we already have?
Because you would pay individually every time anyways.
Yeah, my gosh. All those.
This is chestnut checkers. It's chestnut checkers.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the festivals only can continue if Bellingham
supports it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So and the easiest way to support is a festival pass. Yeah. Because it's the best.
I feel like the lineup's only going to get juicier now.
Yeah. I mean, that was some pretty sweet stuff last year.
It's pretty good. So it's pretty good.
What was it? We had was it not last year, but 2 years ago? Was it Farside and them?
Yeah, first year.
Yeah, first. That was second year.
That was the first year.
First year.
There's been 3 years of tune-up.
Oh,
only
2 years of
Exit.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
Yeah, it was like Farside, Deltron.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that was a pocket, bro. That was We'll be right back after these messages. Hey music lovers, want to be part of something bigger than just another music app? Check out SubJam. It's more than just streaming, it's a movement. Founded on the spirit of DIY and grassroots energy, SubJam is here to support music communities, promote free and open content, and help artists fill venues. You remember the episode where Jordan from SubJam came by and we went through the app? You gotta check it out ASAP. They're looking for passionate people like you to beta test their new iOS app and help shape the future of music. Join them by visiting subj.am/beta today. Let's make some noise together. Binary Recording Studio is a versatile space designed to cater to all music genres. And when I say all, I mean all. If you're into jazz, rock, hip-hop, or anything in between, Binary is equipped to bring your music to life. With the expert engineering and the best setup, my boy Bob, he can capture the essence of whatever you are wanting to create and bring it, just to reality. From there, book your session today, unleash your creativity at Binary Recording Studio. But for real, my boy Bob, he will not disappoint. And welcome back.
Have you guys found there's certain genres or styles that work better for the festival?
What are the people wanting? What are the people actually going for?
What do the people want? I mean,
Yeah.
that's $1 million question.
It
right?
sure is.
Can we make a poll?
I wish. Who are we to tell people what they want? And
You're the one that sees which tickets got snapped up quickest.
That's
or whatever.
true.
So I guess I'm just curious from that point of view. And as a festival, does it move to chase that the next year, or does it just kind of keep doing what you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm thinking about this as a promoter.
Yeah.
From my personal
He doesn't do the booking.
I know.
No, but it's similar though too.
Right.
Like I think that we should approach these things with a shut up and listen attitude. You know what I mean? I mean, we all have different individual tastes for sure.
Right.
Like we're real
But they
passionate
overlap.
always. And I think that's the inclusiveness of the fest. Like it's pretty broad. This year more so I would say loving, we had a lot we had
Morgan McHugh.
Yeah, we
That's
had our rap local work at our pop-up venues and stuff like that. And it's hard to really define some of that. EDM was popular this year for sure.
Very.
Yeah.
The EDM
That surprised
pass.
me.
Dude, when I
EDM
asked a lot
pass
of
was a
people,
good idea.
everybody got I saw a lot of people got EDM pass.
Really sick. And the dance parties were dope. That was awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just trying to shake around late at night.
I'm trying to,
It's
dog,
perfect.
DJ Craze, bro. DJ Craze. Did y'all see that?
I was just a little bit. Again, just a little bit.
Yeah, we're just bouncing around.
Bounced in.
All right, look, I'm not a DJ.
Well, because
right?
I ended up talking to you outside of that one for a long time, actually. Yeah.
We were scheming about this, actually.
We were.
Like, we got to
I was
talk.
like, you got to be on the podcast.
I had no idea you were here tonight.
Yep.
Look, I was the only one not focused, bro. I was in that bitch shaking out. I was like,
You're off the clock.
Oh, man.
Finished your set, got your check. You're good to go, dude.
Yep.
good,
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
Y'all did it.
No, but all right, I got one. I like where we're going with what do the people want, right? Outside of genres, and festivals even too. This is a cool platform, but what are some of the beats that people are following in Bellingham? Groups, young musicians, producers, or I don't know the
Like some of the trends that we're seeing.
yeah.
What are some of the you
Socially.
seeing? Then what are you seeing?
Yeah.
I mean, really what you should do is watch the episode that
Oh, the panel?
the panel.
Yeah, watch both episodes of the panel.
I'm excited.
We just had a panel discussion last week with Corey from Ritual Records, Mike Nardone, Athena from Makeshift, and Jenny from the Downtown Partnership,
Yeah.
and the two of us. And
Awesome.
that's kind of what we talked about is what's
What
going on.
are we seeing?
Yeah.
What do we like? What do we don't like? What are some of our favorites from the year and things of that nature?
What are the spark notes
Oh
Duos.
man,
for you?
Duos
this
is
is personal.
yeah.
Duos was a very big spark note
I
for
think
me.
Energy Pyramid needs to
Energy
be on
Pyramid
some
was a
bills.
very big-
Yeah.
Some festival bills this year.
Also, Energy Pyramid need to
100%.
get on here.
Yeah.
Very mysterious. It's gonna
Yeah.
be dope as fuck. I can't wait.
It'll be hard to get them.
Yeah,
They're not. They're not of human form.
Yep,
They're
that was
not of human form.
Where are you gonna find them?
We're working
So
on that.
let me ask you this though. I know you're not the booking and scheduling, but I was what I was hoping for and would love to see is more if we can get the locals interspersed with the out of town headliners a little more, like opening for Blue and Exile, right? Like,
Yeah. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I went and
That was
saw Bellflower at Ritual Records. I remember thinking,
Bellflower was freaking sick.
if this band if we could have put this band in front
With
of
like a Bonnie
Light Horseman or Joseph,
Yeah, that
they'd
would've
have
been
made
awesome.
200 new fans that night.
Yeah.
That band would have crushed opening for
They're
Bonnie
like,
Light
bro, it's
Horseman.
perfect fit as well. That's like glove.
Yeah.
That's a glove they perfectly.
Yeah. So I don't know the behind the scenes, and maybe you don't either, but I'm just putting it out there that I would love to see more of like interweaving of the local stuff
meshing
with the
Hunter, Savannah.
Hunter, yep.
Hunter and Savannah team.
Yep.
It provides another group and somebody else performing on stage, literally opening up the crowd for you that is
Yeah.
of Bellingham.
Yeah.
They can kind of like, I don't know, set the tone of the night.
It's a ton.
Yeah.
But also a lot of bands or like a lot of DJs, artists will always kind of like cater to what that. I mean, as Eli was saying earlier, as myself, you'll cater to what the headliner is, but also still give like your energy. So then the headliner will know what's the energy like that, but also setting them up. I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm rambling now.
No, I think that's,
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's
You know what
spot
I'm saying?
on.
It's like
though.
it's doing you're doing your
Collaboration.
job as an opener.
Because you're
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
like you're like setting the tone.
You're doing an alley oop, but also you're like, this is actually me. Don't ever lose yourself trying to set an alley oop.
Don't ever lose yourself.
Don't ever lose
Trying to
yourself.
set an alley. That's good. I like that.
I found myself doing it a couple times. I just rap. No, don't fucking rap. Be you, bro. Just like I'm not a rapper, bro. I make weird shit.
It's just who you are.
Just be who you are. No matter what, be yourself. Can't nobody be you better than you.
And I think that's kind of the theme that I wanted to come into this with, to be honest, too. It's
Okay.
like,
Goofy ass.
I'm fucking weird. No, I'm weird. I'm super weird. I'm not of this scene either, right? Like, I feel like I'm
You
not.
are, bro. You're
I still
integrated
got a
now.
lot to
Stop
learn.
saying that. You're not an outsider no more, bro. You in the motherfucker. You really just you're cooking.
To me, like if you've been
I try.
You are.
so many people don't engage with local music at all that if you've been to anything or you have any opinions at all, then you're so far
If you
so
got
much
any
further
opinions
into it
at
than a
all-
lot of other people. So I don't
also-
like the gatekeeping thing of like, oh, well, you have only been around for this long or you don't go to that many shows or whatever. Like if you're out here going to shows, you're going to shows. It's great.
But also, you don't need to be that informed to like have an opinion.
Right.
Even if it's your first show.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's your
first show and it was great.
Come on
you
in.
Tell everybody about the band.
I'm tired of this shit. Yeah, just be a fan. Don't like what you don't like. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah. I have this rant I've gone on a few times, but people will say support local music and they'll make it sound almost like a chore, like it's like an obligation. But my whole thing is like, it's fun. Like just
It actually
going out
is.
to
It's
shows
also
is
the
just
easiest.
fun.
Fucking cool ass
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Because it's just,
stop.
it's your home, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think the local music part is like, oh, we're just hanging out in our home with
It's
our,
so insane
with
to see
our
how many
roommates.
talented
Or
people
like,
around you.
Yep. So much talent in this town.
yeah.
Yep.
Arm's length. The motherfucker like, oh, that motherfucker's sick.
Like, we live here together.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, cool. Like, we can vibe in the same spots that we always do all the time because we're,
Might catch a dope ass show at the same time.
yeah.
I just want to talk about how, like, we're obviously telling people we had a great time. What's on the plan for next year to let more people know that this is out here?
For solutions, all that in between.
Yeah.
I wish I could give more info on Bellingham Exit.
Damn.
Okay.
Tight-lipped.
Yeah. No, I don't mean like.
I know.
I don't need the.
He's not
I don't
Tom
mean
Holland in a Marvel universe.
I think that I might not even know. I mean, I try not to know anything because I know that I'll
I guess
tell
I'm just
people.
asking you. I guess I'm just asking you from the marketing
Yeah.
side of things.
Yeah.
Like, what
Scaled down.
scaled down?
Scaled down.
The festival will be, or the marketing will be?
Well, marketing, I think, is in essence the
Take a
value.
more intimate approach.
Yeah, that's what we did this year, and that's what's gonna keep going that track,
I want to
right?
be involved.
Okay.
You can be.
call
You
me.
will be.
Call me.
Okay.
And I think that the art is the crux of what we're presenting.
I love that.
The transformations?
I love
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Yeah,
I'll
that
say
was
that.
amazing. That was
I'm
really
gonna say
cool
that
this year
because I
Okay.
think that like opens up the space for other artists and interested people that are building this with us
Yeah.
to do what they think could be really cool. Whatever opinion that people have, even if they haven't been to a show, right? Like,
Yeah.
because this isn't just the music; it is so much of this like art piece.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like literal and symbolic to what this is for the city
Right.
and the installation. So
Right.
like, yeah, that's what's going to be invested in and grow the
Okay.
most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We don't know how yet.
Okay.
And that's kind of the fun.
We'll have to have somebody, either you or somebody else on, like right before, when it gets close to coming around again.
Yeah. And talk about
Do that.
opportunities too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
opportunities
I ain't gonna lie.
to contribute.
I'm gonna keep it real buck. My bad, AJ. My bad, producer, production team. We made a whole video that day, bro.
We did.
We made an entire video. I'm telling you, we walked through the whole warehouse, and that was supposed to be like the 75th episode.
Yeah.
And one of the mics was dead the whole time.
Oops.
So you had half audio. We can hear, and you hear, yes, yeah, from the fucking tall plates and shit. Oh man, but it was a great time. It was a great ass episode.
Never wasted.
If you
That time was not
if you
wasted.
could see it and you could read our lips, great information.
Use AI
it was
to
dope.
plug in what
talking about
should
the
have the mic
grants,
should
talking
have
about
said.
everything there. That shit was beautiful.
Yep.
We'll get it right next year.
And it was like
Yeah.
the whole scene, right? Like,
It was the entire scene. We were walking through while people were still building stuff. Like there were like this whole team.
like
on the
40
ground.
people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sick. And I
Yeah.
got to meet was it Janine?
Yep.
Yeah, Janine, and she was making the one for the shakedown.
That was so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Let me say, my
Jocelyn.
bad, Jocelyn.
I gotta get dinner with her soon. That space was awesome. And that was
Yeah.
you opened up the room for her. We talked
Yeah, the
about
first,
that
the
too.
first time they had the first like actually exposure to the room for everybody else.
Setting the intention too.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was real cool.
It was being creative and yeah, open thought. Either way, I got one last question for you, sir. Top three shows that you've seen in Bellingham or Seattle within the past 2 years.
Mannequin Pussy.
Oh my God, that was
Last year's
nuts.
Exit
That
Monday.
was so
That
Going
was
in.
fucking great.
That was unreal.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
insane. That was really crazy. Starfucker. Tune-Up last
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
All right, I got one more. That's hard. That's hard to choose. Deltron 3030. Wild Buff last year.
Yeah,
that's
Exit.
Yeah.
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 Those are also,
Nice.
for me, like, really emotional because the festivals are, like, intense. Mm-hmm. I pour my heart into these things and, like, I'm still recovering. I was riding my bike, like, all weekend, you know? Like, I'm sore. I broke my
I
back.
walked out of Reggie Watts, motherfucker said, "Skirt," on a bike to me. It's like, yo, bro, let me get a picture. It was me at Eli standing outside.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's
Good
actually on
pick.
the page now.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, no, I'm
Also,
yeah.
I'm fucking mad, bro. We need to get Mannequin Pussy back after this new
for
album.
real.
I gotta laugh.
That man.
A deep pipe.
Back at
Back
makeshift.
at makeshift.
Bro, no, not probably.
I mean,
it's
probably not.
Makeshift. It's probably like buff now.
Right.
'Cause they're fucking huge, but
I
like,
mean, that was
fuck.
yeah. that
It's one of my favorite albums of the year, honestly.
man. No, I haven't checked out the album, but
It's a good pick.
I will. Okay.
We'll listen to
All
it.
right, we gonna
Yeah.
cut this episode right here. We
We're
gotta
gonna go
go
listen.
inform
We gotta
Jesse.
go listen.
Thank you, motherfucker, for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Y'all stay beautiful, stay blessed, have a wonderful night and a wonderful day or whatever it is.
Yep.
Just stay. Just
Wherever you are.
Mwah.
Cut.
Thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. For more captivating content, including videos, articles, and everything music related, visit our website at shutupbham.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts and join the conversation by following us at Shut Up and Listen BHAM on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Shut Up and Listen is proudly produced by Rocket Soul and Binary Recording Studio. Stay tuned for more fantastic episodes.